Good morning, guys. I am getting ready for an easy run in London. It is about 7 a.m. and very dark. I feel like you can see that little peep of like it's starting. The sunrise is gonna be not till 7:45, but it is just that time of year. But that is not the purpose of today's video. I am kickstarting Tokyo Marathon training, and I know that people like to see that. People on Instagram wanted to see like week of workouts and that sort of thing, and I want to share lots of content around it. It'll be my 12th marathon. We have booked the flights, and so I'm really excited, and I want to take you guys along and share about, like, I don't know, why this training block looks different. All training blocks always look different. I know that that's like the cheesiest thing, but I was just like thinking a lot and journaling last night about what I really feel, and I want to share about that in this video, but I'm not going to talk about it right now because we have a run to get to. Now, one of my focuses that I'm bringing with me into this block is taking easy runs like very easy, and something that's really helped, especially in the winter, is just going off of feel and not really looking at my watch. So like covering it with my long sleeve shirt because it's cold out. And so I'm going to be doing the same, and yeah, I'll take you along for a run and hopefully we get some sort of a sunrise out of it. But yeah, I hope you are excited for this journey because we have 12 weeks and a bit till Tokyo Marathon, and I am officially, finally, kickstarting it. So let's get out the door and go for this run. Halfway through 9 pace. We are back from the run, took it really easy. Average pace was like 9:57, but I did also want to include that I did do a gym workout yesterday, but I felt that you guys got enough gym workouts in last week's video, but I will be going to the gym later today. Gabriel did just note that this is going to be my 12th marathon that I'm going to be training for in 12 weeks, so exciting stuff. Like I said, I did not bring my camera to film at the gym. It is like, basically the way that my workouts work is that I get given like a week each month of new workouts, and then I repeat that basically 4 times, which is why like sometimes I'll share gym workouts, and then I know that sometimes it's repetitive, but don't mind me, I'm just actually sous videing some chicken. I know that some people on Instagram were curious about how they were asking about like food and like groceries. So like for one, it's kind of boring, but we just order our groceries because it's just easier that way. And between Gabriel and I, we eat a lot of food because we're both endurance runners and we're both just very active people. But I am just sous videing. Sorry if you don't like the sight of raw chicken, which is why I'm trying to kind of like hide it with my hands. I did get new nails today, which I'm obsessed with. They're very festive. But I like to use this chicken seasoning from Waitrose. I wanted to say Trader Joe's, but honestly, Waitrose kind of gives me like, between Waitrose and M&S, I feel like it gives me like Trader Joe's vibes sometimes, but I don't like to like touch raw chicken. I know that that's such a babyish thing to say, but then I'm like, seasoning it is like slightly hard. But my food has gotten like even better than it was before. I don't know that I have really talked a whole lot about food as of late, and I just feel like I've gotten to a place where like I truly value food for like its purpose of like fueling me to do my runs and my sessions and my gym workouts. And I just feel like, you know, gone are the days where I used to worry so much about like calories and all that stuff. Like I genuinely just care like if there's carbs and protein post run. Right now I'm trying to focus on having more protein because I have been told a few times that I don't get enough. Gym was good, and I am really, really keen to keep up my 3 days a week that I've gotten up to with the gym, and I'm keen to make it work. So fingers crossed, keep me accountable. Part of what I've been trying to make recently that I tried to make in my last vlog is crispy rice, just like using old rice from the day before. So we'll see how this goes. And I just cooked myself a yummy dinner. I feel like I don't want to spill this, so you can't tell, but like the rice is crispy. So I think it's gonna be like crunchy at this point because it's been like done for a while. but I did rice that was left over with broccoli and parsnips and chicken, and I'm gonna sit down and eat this, and that'll be me tonight. Okay, good morning. It is almost 7 a.m., but I'm having a little breakfast. I've changed mine up recently, so I do one rice cake with peanut butter, one with honey, banana, cinnamon, coffee, and we're gonna do a session today. All right, guys, these are some new bandit shorts that I got that I'm gonna be wearing, but I also just want to talk about, as I'm getting ready and putting on my shoes for my session, that this is going to be one of the changes that I make in this training block. And I feel like some of these are probably things that like you might be thinking, why didn't you do this sooner? This next one is that I'm not going to be training in carbon plated shoes. Like, I will probably race in carbon plated shoes come Tokyo Marathon. I just feel like I relied probably too heavily on training in carbons. I don't think there's anything wrong with training in carbons. I genuinely think that like I just didn't trust myself for some reason, or like there was some like mental thing that I just felt like, oh, I can't run these paces if I don't wear my carbons, which sounds so dumb. But I have been so pleasantly surprised by the Evo SLs, and these are like my third pair, and I've hit every pace and I feel really strong, and it's just like that pop in the shoe that feels really good. And yeah, I'm really enjoying these. I am doing 1K repeats on the track. I actually haven't been on the track in a long time. It feels like a long time. It's probably only been like a few weeks. Aim for around 6 to 8. And obviously run there and run back for warm up and cool down. But yeah, that is the game plan. I think it's off like 60-second rest, 60 to 90 seconds maybe. I'm really bad, and I am like really trying to write out my Tokyo Marathon plan. Yeah, off 60-second jog. And so I'm trying to like put it all into like a little Excel sheet, but I've really not gotten further than the first week, so I really need to work on that. But I am going to put on my headphones and head out, and this in particular is exciting because I'm actually going to Beats today, so to Apple really, for a meeting. And I've been to a couple of their like brand events now, which is really exciting because that's where I met, like I got to meet Lucy Davis and Natasha Ocean, which like crazy to even consider her to be like a friend. Like we got dinner the other night and I'm kind of just like, I still pinch myself. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna bring you with me, and hopefully we get some good fun shots at the track. So let's go. Just doing the warm up. There's beautiful sunrise. That's crazy. Here we are. 1K done. 6 to 7 to go, but it is cold. Second up, done. Feeling very relaxed. Okay, third one done. Started a bit late, but I'm trying to manually lap all these, so yeah. Lap 4, or K4. I really want to try and go for 8, but we'll see. 5 done. 3 more. I am walking the recoveries now, but yeah, 30 more seconds. That was number 6, but I'm gonna go for 2 more for once I actually have it in me. Definitely have 1 more in me, and then I'm done. But I've been averaging between like 4:30ish to 4:35. We have 30 seconds. 1 more. Just 2.5 laps. Last lap, 4:24. That was a good session. I normally really struggle with 1K reps, and I always have to like tap out at 5 or 6, so that felt really strong. I'm also trying to get back into the routine of just like actually moving on my rests. I got into the habit of just like full stopping, which is fine. I know people do that. Gabriel does that, but I definitely feel like at my strongest, I am moving on the recoveries. So like initially that was a slow jog, and by the end it was just walking so that I could get more out of myself during the rep. But yeah, it felt good. Now we're gonna cool down. That's probably very wet. Can you just like see the steam coming off my body? Like, it's actually crazy. It's such a sunny day. That was such a good session. Just a huge confidence booster. I mean, I haven't looked at my stats, so I'll put them on the screen, but it felt good. I feel like I was going fast in the beginning and I had to scale it back, and then that last rep I can never help but just go all out. But yeah, we're just cooling down and I'll see you at home. All right, guys, we are back from the run, and I told you guys I would show you more food, but I feel like I have literally shared this 5 million times. And so if you watch my channel, you already know what's happening. I am making a post-run yogurt cereal bowl. Oh dear, that's probably too much. That is literally it. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this. I also will have creatine after, but if you haven't seen my latest video, you should probably go watch it. But if you do get these, I would highly recommend keeping them in the fridge because the consistency is just kind of better. But I'm gonna eat this and I will see you later. I just had my first call with one of my athletes to catch up. It was so fun. She is so nice and just like so intentional, and I'm having a little snack. This used to be my lunch, but I'm probably gonna have chicken for lunch, and it's just there's my next piece of toast, a fried egg on avo toast, and we love Jason's sourdough. It's truly the best, but I'm just frying up some spinach for some greens. But this is honestly always the messiest like snack, but it's so good. Okay guys, we are getting ready to head back out the door, but I had some really great meetings. Now I need to head over to Beats, which actually is just the Apple office, which I'm really excited to go to because I've never been there. But I also have just been like replying to some really exciting emails today. I feel like this is like turning into more of a vlog than like a training first week of Tokyo, but exciting stuff in 2026. I basically have said yes to 2 races, and you guys will find out soon, probably sooner than most other people, but I am really excited, and it just feels very surreal sometimes that like stuff like this happens, and I'm kind of just like, what the frick is my life? Hey, good morning. It is dark and early. We're out for a little 6-mile easy run. Last night we had a very late night. It was a lot of fun, but yeah, I'm with Gabriel. We're just gonna take this easy. Sun has not rose yet, but we're gonna have a nice run. We turn around and we're back. Okay, long time no talk. I feel like I tried to bring you guys along last night, but I also just feel like I want to try and keep this video more training focused. So this morning, Gabriel and I went out for a run together. Now, I do need to caveat with the fact that he runs so much faster than me. So like his easy run pace is like probably 8 minutes, which is like my marathon pace. So him slowing down to 9:30 is like so slow, but I just feel like I needed to have someone to help motivate me out the door, and normally I would probably go 30 seconds to a minute slower for my easy runs, but like it was nice to get it done and just like finish it with him. But now I'm heading to the gym again for gym session number 3 of the week. Like I said, I haven't filmed any of the others this week just because they looked basically the same to last week in last week's creatine video, but I might try and get some content today depending on how quiet it is. But yeah, I will finish like this program next week, and then I'll start a new one the week after, and so maybe I'll do like another updated training week then. But yeah, feeling really fresh and ate in between, and so I'm ready to go and crush a gym session, so let's go.
carry all that weight. I wish that I could help you before it is too late. I remember it so well, you and me in the sand, and no way you can tell, it will slip right through our hands. It's all too soon. It's all too soon.
And that is gym session number 3.
Good morning, happy Friday. We're in the middle of a threshold session, 5 by 6 minutes on the third one. And it's beautiful.
We are back home, did 5 by 6 minutes, and it felt really good. It feels like more and more controlled, and you guys already know I'm gonna be making my yogurt bowl in a second, but I do want to say that this will probably be like my first full marathon block taking creatine, and I'm just gonna continue taking it, and I'll let you know how it goes. But that was a good session. And then we've got 3 more runs this weekend that I will take you along for. All right, first long run of the block, and it's raining. Can't wait for these shoes to be ruined. It's a nice rainy day. Nearly done, and try to cure this gel, but I don't love it. It's like very high citric acid, which feels like I'm getting reflux. The best. Okay, so we just did 2-mile warm-up, 4 miles at marathon pace. Now it's a mile recovery, and it'll be a mile on, mile recovery, mile on, cool down. Also, marathon pace is not meant to feel easy. If it did, you wouldn't be doing the right marathon pace. Okay, I'm done.